We're back here in this segment of our program, the special edition of the platform, because on this program today we are talking about issues as well as talking about Nygard Slims. And Peter Nygard has opened a fantastic store here in New Providence. I am told it's one of the best looking stores that we have in the country today.
The best.
The best.
Yes, correct.
The best. Okay, correct.
You know, it's the best too. We took the New York store in Times Square, which is the best store there, and we just imported that over here. You know, so we really have a piece of New York Times Square sitting right here in Bahamas, and, you know, and everybody sees it. They go, wow, you know, that's a magnet, you know, and you might be able to show someone your pictures here, and that New York store has been our #1 store now, until now. And now the #1 store is right here. It just shows you the responsiveness of it all, you know. So and we're just getting started. But I wanted to show you some of the products over here, and it's often shown best with white.
Okay.
You know, and the color white, I might add, and I'm even wearing it myself. Head to toe white is going to be a huge color by next spring. We're going to make it.
Let's let some of the ladies come on.
Come up
Our first lady here,
Sasha.
Sasha, wearing white.
No. Sasha is also a petite model. So we have it for petites. You know, see, everything under 5'4" under is petite. Now we'll have full range of it for petite. So here's the key emphasis: we have your pants for every size. You can be petite, regular size, or tall. We have it. You can be extra small to extra large. We have it. We got every length covered. You know, we have never had such a selection of pants in our life, and so you cannot go into our store and not have the pants for you.
So this is a petite size?
This is petite size. Now, just to emphasize, see, here is really typical of what happens. Now, Sasha is a perfect example of this butt issue that I talked about, you know? And just stand sideways. You see, what we've done is here, we've really tightened up the waist in here. You know, this waistband really holds you in it. But it holds you tight enough, but not so much that it's uncomfortable, you know? And then what it does is, because that waistband pulls you up here, it pulls up your butt. And you can see how beautiful. This butt is nothing without this pant.
Yes.
But it really is, it's a really, very, a lot of Bahamian women have a beautiful butt like that, regardless of what size it is. But it just makes everyone better, etc. And because I tighten it up over here, and then I pulled it up from here, it holds it and just lifts that up.
I see.
It's the technology part. But I work so hard on this pattern. I'm going to tell you, the issue, everyone in the marketplace today is trying to knock me off. I revolutionized the market. They have my sample every showroom. They have my sample every manufacturer, and they're trying to duplicate this. And they haven't been able to cover it.
They've not been able to duplicate it because there's a
because of my fit.
The engineering of it.
Absolutely engineer of it. They don't have the same waistband. It's looser. It doesn't hold it, etc. So there's all these kind of issues. And then I have every size, every color. Now I'm showing it in white because most whites, and this close to the body, are translucent. You can see through it. But just turn around. But this one, you can't see a thing.
Right.
So it's very safe. Now, white is normally not safe. You can see through it. So we got heavy enough fabric that you can't see through, but it's light enough not to be hot. So you can wear this all year round in a place like Bahamas, and everybody feels very safe in it, comfortable in it, and then they don't feel hot in it.
What has gone into this fabric? What kind of material is it?
Stand away. So this is rayon, 67% rayon. Now rayon is really the new cotton. It's a luxurious cotton that's a wood product, that is sort of replacing. It's almost like a silk cotton. It's much more luxurious rayon. It is really, you see the word rayon in your garment tags, that's good stuff. So now we have an emphasis, it's rayon, nylon, and then it's got lycra in it to hold it together. It's a knitted fabric. It's got Ponte de Roma knit, so it's a knitted fabric. So it stretches both ways. In here.
Was this fabric designed for Nygard Slims?
I originally went to design many years ago. I went back into the knit business. I started with this business 48 years ago. That was my first business, Ponte de Roma. I made Ponte de Roma double knit wool. You know, the Ponte Roma called Ponte is a stitch, a certain kind of stitch that is used here. You know, one of the best stitches. I started, and this whole revolution is coming back. I feel like I've been here before. It's deja vu. It was so easy for me. You know? So I started with this business, and then I'm here back in the business now, and now I'm using better fabrics. Now, whatever we're doing also is putting soil recovery in here, so it doesn't soil. You know, like a Scotch guard type of thing. You know, we use that on furniture and so forth.
Yes.
So I'm making white so it doesn't spoil on you right away. Now, the reason I'm emphasizing white here, you can see on white easiest all the curves, but of course the biggest color is black, right?
Okay.
But here you can really see all the curves and how well it works. But white is the big color going next spring, and nobody can do white except us.
Let's get another model coming in.
By the way, this is one pad now. I want to emphasize also the fact that we have different types of pants. Now, this happened to be a capri.
Okay.
Then we do another one up to here. We do a short. So we have in the springtime, we have different lengths going all the way up.
So if you have a good shot of down here, this is a capri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So each of the pants is designed for a certain type of shoe. You know.
Okay.
So we are going to be showing you different types of pant types as well, right?
Okay. All right. Thank you, Sasha. Let's see. Our next model is Karen.
Karen is actually the store manager.
Okay.
Store manager, you know, and she's a medium now. Mm-hmm. She's a medium pant right now, you know, and we're not selecting this girl. These are people who sell for us in the stores right now, you know, and now she's wearing, you know, the boot cut. The boot cut is designed to give you that long leg look. It's designed to go all the way down the ground. Then you start wearing a heel in here, but it hides the heel, so now you get that long leg work, because we make your leg look about 2 to 5 inches longer. So if you're not wearing a legging and you start wearing heels and you want to go cover them all the way down there, we got the boot, got the straight leg. You can see how long her legs are. You know, she's got little wee legs that are just little stubs, you know.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding you. Karen is our store manager. She's so knowledgeable about this product now, and she's one of our best models because she wears them all the time, you know, herself. You know?
Yes.
So this is now the boot cut.
So you have them in two colors, white and black?
We have in all together in about, well, we finished the whole year probably more like closer to 12 colors.
I saw someone in a jean looking.
We have the jean program. I'm telling you, we have 160 different styles. You know, stocking unit. It comes in every type of color. We got the colors of Bahamas. We got every color you can imagine. We have every size you can imagine. If you want pants called Slims, we have it. Whatever color you want, whatever kind of boot cut you want, size you want, whatever shape you want. You cannot walk out the store. We don't have it for you. If you don't have it for you, we'll get it. You know.
Thank you, Karen. Appreciate it. We have another lady who is coming on.
Yeah, and you measure your waist is 30 inches. You come out and it's 28. You're right in front of your eyes. It's magic. Yeah, and your leg gets longer, you know, because we go right up top here. We have no fabric lifting around in here, you know, and go all the way down the leg, so you can give all these looks that make you look slender and makes you look taller. Dietrich. Now, Dietrich is then representing a little bit more of our larger size.
Oh, yes.
What size are you wearing?
I'm in a large.
You're
large, you see,
okay.
Large. You see, and then here we go. We have a large. And the large girls look at how she loves to show it off.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. And so it comes over, and then you're wearing a boot cut as well, right? Yeah. Now one of the safest styles we have is a straight leg. And the straight leg actually, these pants go all the way down here, and then they flare out. The straight leg actually pulls up from here already, you know. So it doesn't stay tight to the knee. So it's the most conservative style we have. It could be used by the hotels, you know, by people who really don't want to look as sexy as this. But we're just finding out that the women of Bahamas particularly, they want to look sexy.
And this is a large size?
This is a large size, yeah.
Okay, and this large size, it should fit every woman who is a large, eh?
Yeah. Dietrich is large size now, and we got a lot of women here who are large size who have these curves and are proud of them, and understandably so.
You have extra
We
large?
have extra large, and then we go to even 1X, 2X, 3X. You know, we got, what did you call them? The very
Gussie May.
yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Dietrich is in the store every day, so modeling this herself, and the women are feeling so good about the fact that she's there showing how these pants will look on her type of figure.
And you have tops to match them as well?
We have top. We haven't emphasized the tops here right now because we're emphasizing the slims, but we have all the tops to match. You know,
Okay.
so you can get a pant, top. Now, usually what we like to do is we like to sell 2 pants, 2 slims to 2 tops, 4 people together because you can use them interchangeably.
Very good.
You know, these are only $49.
Only 49?
Yeah, we have $49 and $59.
Wow.
Now we're just covering our basics right now. Okay, come on.
Thank you, Deidre. Appreciate that very much. Very good. Do we have another model?
No, we have Behera.
Okay.
See, now Behera is just average size now. Here we're taking.
This is the jean look, eh?
Yeah, here we're taking, you know, we're just showing 3-piece outfits here for one thing. But what I emphasize here now is that we get away from just the basic one, and now we're showing you the jean as well, you know. And so we have all different same model leg types, but all in a jean body, you know. And this is a slightly different waistband, you know. So if people don't like that wider 3.5, we have the waistband here. So hold that up for me.
Okay.
Here. You see how wonderful what I call a city jean. You know, this is
city jean.
Career jean. You can go to the office with this jean. You know, anytime. You see, this is just start up some more now. And we have a whole collection. It's one of our best-selling pants. Slims is this one. And then we use various different styling in here. You know, so we do a whole design detail with our jean business as well. So we have both the basic core, we call our core product, and then we go to the jean product, then we go to the motor product. It just goes on and on and on. I don't want to say too much because I can't show you all the rest of it.
These you have them very reasonable. I mean,
This is 59.
59.
Oh no, these are like half price. These are like half price. I mean, I offer value. Always have. Nobody can beat me on price in the world. In the world, for this quality, this heaviness fabric, this quality fabric, nobody can come close to me because I got that engineer. We make them in my factories in Bangladesh, you know, where I employ about over it's close to 15,000 people.
15,000 people you employ
Factories, yeah.
in the factories?
Yeah. And Bangladesh produces them. They're basically duty-free coming into most countries. Hopefully they are to here too. But so that there's a whole issue today in this world today is not to be charging duties across the borders. I just might segue for a second. That's also where the government themselves had to go up this VAT tax, because most people in the world are required to charge VAT tax at the retail level, but not the import tax, you know.
Okay.
So it comes all consistent, though. So I don't know what this government's going to ultimately do, but they had to put VAT tax in there, you know, to conform with the rest of the world, even, you know.
But it's your aim to put every Bahamian woman in one of these pants, eh?
I want every Bahamian woman in my pants. Did I say that wrong?
All right. Thank you so very much.
Beautiful?
Yes, beautiful. Absolutely.
yeah.
What are the international fashion magazines, for instance, and newspapers around the world, the commentators saying about it?
Everywhere we go, like I did the show in Magic, we have it playing on the TV there.
Yes.
I did the show in Magic, you know, we were in the #1 channel over there. Magic is a big exhibition of everybody. I went over there. I was one of the few over there. They fell in love with it right away and caught all attention. We had the #1 booth in Magic. There's 2,000 booths. We won the #1 award there, biggest hit of the whole place. You know, that's how overwhelming it has been. You know.
This has been a hit around the world.
This has been a hit around the world. I mentioned earlier we went to England, we were the hit there. As soon as we went to England, now France wants it. Now Germany wants it. Now Italy wants it, you know. So we already have programmed this fall for hitting those channels. And they're wanting now bigger than the England one. Because they're all connected, you know. You got Europe is like United States, you know. They just joined it all together in this common market. And then, of course, China is going wild. In China, everyone is wearing leggings.
You said in the medical field, you have nurses and medical professionals yearning for this as well, eh?
Yeah, there are many medical practitioners, therapists, nurses that wear our white pants. The best thing about the scrub for the medical practitioner is the fact that it allows you comfort. It's very easy flowing. It allows them to move, to access patients quicker. These Slims are even better than the scrub because it literally feels like nothing is on, whilst giving the practitioner that confident look that she wants in her attire. The scrubs do nothing for the look. The Slims gives you that conservative, professional look without getting too fitted as our other lines do, and it's perfect for the industry.
You have created more than a market. You have created a new culture in clothing.
It is a new culture. It is a new culture. It for sure is a new culture, you know, and that's why we're really so excited about it. And we want to keep promoting that culture, you know, through your media, you know, because the biggest things that we found is that when we go on television with it, we take over that television. We take over the audience. We take over the, you know, today the reality show is so important. We get these people coming on and become TV stars. So we're taping them now in the shows, you know, and then we're putting in testimonials out there. And they're having so much fun buying these things, so much fun modeling these things. And so we make a whole event out of them. You know, there's a company called Lululemon in the United States, you know, and they became very famous because in their store they actually had a floor to do yoga. You know, and they started selling yoga wear and became a cult. And their clothes today, one of the biggest success stories that Canada had, perhaps even bigger than mine, is their yoga wear. You know. We're doing a cult of our own now, you know. We're doing a cult of our own that we have, you know, fun showing these off, you know, and doing a little bit of dancing on it and hamming it up, etc. And we're actually designing a back room called wardrobing in there, beautiful room right now, you know, to do this kind of real fun type of business. And doing the photography on it, video, and then we're going to do it and on your programs and do it, and these people get a chance to be on TV stars every day. And you know, reality shows are big.
Yes.
Everybody wants to be on reality shows, and everybody wants to watch them as well.
Yes.
And say, come and see me, come and see, I'm on the program.
Yes. Is this the zenith of your career as a fashion designer?
You know, I'm having more fun now than I ever had, you know, with this, because it's got so much dimension to it. It's virtually another billion-dollar business. In the first year, I can tell this, the first year we did 50 million, next year we did 100 million, now we're on to 200 million. I never had business grow that fast, I'll be just slew it up like that. And I never had a business where I could put on every woman and she is a buyer. You know, all I had to do is talk it up enough, sell it, and try it on. Once they try it on, it's sold. Then it's not a matter of how many you're going to buy, not what you're going to buy. You know, just how many. One woman bought 31 already. You know, she's the all-time record. No, we're going to start keeping track of, you know, put a picture up as to who's the #1 buyer in the world. You know? So it really becomes a competition when some of these women, oh, I got more than you. Oh, I bought 6, you know.
Well, Peter Nygard, it's always a pleasure to speak with you, and I congratulate you again on, you know, I ask you from time to time, how do you find time to do all of these things, given the number of interests that you have, not only in the Bahamas but around the world, but you do find the time.
I do find the time, and it comes out of somewhere, but you know, I always had a saying is that you want something, if you want to get something done, give it to the busiest person, you know.
Absolutely.
And somehow you give it to the busiest person, they'll find a way of doing it, you know. So you really learn to prioritize your life, and this, of course, right now, being with you here is one of my very important missions, you know, and I always appreciate being on your show.
Thank you so very much for being here today. Thank you, Justin. Thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure.
And we hope to see you over and over as we continue to promote the wonderful work of Peter Nygard in the Bahamas. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching and listening to our program this evening. And we hope you enjoyed looking at the beautiful ladies in the video, as well as those who came before us here on this platform this evening. Good evening, everyone.
Great to be here. Great store.